Hello! I think I've mentioned before that this is my third Italian bike, and unlike Japanese machines, I've found, as have many other owners, that you might need to keep an eye on fasteners. On the V85TT, common things that can come loose are belly pan bolts or heat shield bolts, small bolts like that. And I had my bike serviced a while ago, and then one day I noticed something. See if you can spot what's missing in this picture. In case your eyes are worse than mine, yep, one of the spark plug cover screws is missing. Now, I don't know if the dealer forgot to replace it or torque it properly, or if it's just one of those things and it's come out at some point since getting the bike back. I didn't notice it missing for a while, so I don't know when it disappeared. Either way, the dealer said they would send me a new screw to replace it, so not all bad. However, I got bored waiting for them to actually send something, so I went online and thought I'd try and get an M5 by 12 machine screw to replace it, because they looked pretty much the same. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. This is the screw I got. M5 by 12, exactly the right size and length. Unfortunately, this has a fine pitch thread, and the correct screw has a coarser pitch thread. So I don't know if you can see on the video, this is the screw I bought with its fine pitch thread, and this is the actual correct screw with a slightly coarser pitch. I'm not a machinist, so I don't have a thread gauge, so I can't tell you much more than that, other than one has a finer pitch, one has a coarser pitch. I couldn't find anything else online off the shelf that would fit. And I got fed up waiting for the dealer to get their finger out, so I got on the Gargler and finally sourced the proper item online using the part number. If the dealer actually ever sends me one, at least I'll have a spare. So, while we're on the subject of things missing, pop quiz number 2, what's wrong with this picture? I'll give you a moment, you shouldn't need much of one. Yep, arse. Question: do you know how much force it takes to snap off a passenger foot peg completely if you accidentally hit the door frame whilst moving the bike? The answer will surprise you. It's not much. It's not much at all. Yep, so I caught the foot peg on the door frame, and it turns out it's cast metal, and it just pinged straight off. I don't feel like I actually hit it that hard on the frame, but there we are. That went flying across the yard, and that's the result. And now I've got to find a replacement. From the parts diagram, it's just this cast part that needs replacing. Everything else bolts to it. So I really just need the inner foot pad, which is mildly annoying. And again, thanks to the B word, I suspect this is going to take me a while to get hold of. Luckily I don't carry a pillion these days, so whilst it looks bad, it doesn't affect the bike. It does make me worry though that if the front pegs are similar, could they break off in a low speed drop and leave you unable to ride the bike, even though the rest of the bike is absolutely fine? Hopefully I won't find out. So that's all I've got for you today. Wish me luck in my post-Brexit quest to source, well, anything at all from anywhere really.